Can you tell us how the pandemic has impacted the Post, both its staff and its coverage?
Well, look, I think for most of us, this is probably the biggest story that we've ever covered. It affects every institution and every person in this country and in the world. So it affects every individual on our staff, people who are covering every single beat. It affects them personally and it affects them professionally. Of course, there were logistical issues, as there have been in every newsroom around the world. We have had to move out of our office. We moved out on March 10th. Initially, we kept a core group in the newsroom, but then we quickly moved to having everybody out of the office. And actually, having everybody out was worked better than having a core group in the office because of the nature of the technology. While this has worked well, and I'm not sure if there were a visitor from another planet, they would necessarily notice that there's been a big difference in our coverage prior to the pandemic versus afterwards. I think that there's something missing. I think that certainly the social element of working has been missing, and we all value that. We value being around our colleagues. You lose the benefit of serendipitous encounters among staffers who were talking about stories and coming up with ideas, and then you just miss some of the side-by-side collaboration that takes place in a newsroom. Yes, you can do it over Zoom or some other service, but that kind of collaboration is increasingly important in our work these days. When it involves, our work involves so many disparate departments. Not just the reporters and editors, but video and interactive graphics and social media and photography, of course, just audio, you name it. And so it's helpful for all of us to be in the same room. For us, we've said we're not going back until at least January 1st, and no one is actually saying that we will go back even then. It's really important that we ensure the safety of everybody in the workplace, and that is really hard to do at the moment when we are without a vaccine, we are without a universally effective treatment, and we're without the capacity to test everybody with frequency and with the confidence necessary to ensure a safe workplace. And even if there were a vaccine, it would have to be widely distributed. So it's been highly disruptive, but I've been, incredibly impressed by how well things have worked, and that's a testament to the dedication of the people on our staff, as it has been at many other newsrooms.